All righty, here we go. Our first pre-final of the day. There will be our Yamaha senior group. On row number 1, Patrick Olson and Derek Hughes. Row 2 will be Cody Evans and Dakota Pesic. Row 3, Nick Landy and Colin Griffin. Row 4 will be Brett Schneider and Darren Brubaker. And rounding out the field in row number 5 will be Chase Jones. These drivers getting the shortcut first time by through turn number 3. Nice tight start as they come through. Green flag flies through turn number 1. Got a scrap going on for second as second and third place drivers go around. Looks like Patrick Olson's going to lead the way. Cody Evans will jump up in that second spot now. 55 of Colin Griffith currently running in that third spot in the Tony kart with a Merlin right behind him. That must be Darren Brubaker in fourth. So at the line, Patrick Olson leads the way over now Cody Evans, Colin Griffith, Darren Brubaker, and Nick Landy with a big gap from Patrick Olson of 1.5 seconds as he set sail. But that was a gift as Dakota Pesic and Derek Hughes took each other out as they were scrapping as they came through turn number 6. So now Brubaker under pressure as they come through turn number 8. So I get my corners. He lost 2 spots now. So both Nick Landy and Chase Jones get by. Olson's lead, let's see if it increases or decreases. Actually increased to 1.9 seconds this time by. So Olson, Evans, Griffith, Landy, Jones, your top 5 with Brubaker back to 6th. Brent Schneider running 7th. Derek Hughes in 8th. And 9th, Dakota Pesic. Patrick Olson holding on to quick time, 51.703. So a good scrap back there for that 4th spot. We got 4 carts battling it out. Very consistent. Patrick Olson comes across this time with a 51.720 versus his best lap, 51.703. Chase Jones will take over that 4th spot now. Nick Landy back to 5th. Schneider 6th. Darren Brubaker drops 1 more spot back to 7th. 51.703 quick time. So it looks like 2 top carts leading the way. First, second. Looks like we got 4th. The Tony kart in that 3rd spot. It's again 9-lap pre-finals here today, so we're coming up to halfway this time by. Still a 1.9 second lead for Patrick Olson. Comet Sportsman, you are on grid. Tag your pre-grid. Bring them up for your pre-finals, please. So that gap from first to second now closing up just a little bit. Cody Evans has dropped it to 1.6 seconds as Derek Hughes now holds on to that top spot. As far as lap time, Derek now with a 51.223. He just set that as he gets around Darren Brubaker. So Olson holds on to that top spot once again by 1.6 seconds. 1.1 seconds back is Colin Griffith from Evans. Chase Jones running in fourth. Nick Landy fifth. So the battle right now is that for fifth. We'll see if we can see if Derek Hughes can catch up to that group. Derek now into sixth. Chase Jones gets around Colin Griffith now. So the top five, Olson, Evans, Jones, Griffith, and Schneider. And that gap from first to second is now down to 1 second. So top kart teammate Cody Evans closing in on Patrick Olson. Coming up to 2 to go. This time by top karts 1, 2, and 3. See if Mr. Brent Schneider can pick him up another spot here. Next victim to be Derek Hughes and that 71. Both Hughes and Schneider continue to fight out for that fifth spot. Working 2 laps to go. Now the gap from first to second under 1 second, 0.994. Derek using that 71, pulling away now from Brent Schneider. Derek Hughes next up, if he can catch him, will be the 55 of Colin Griffith. And he's about 3 kart lengths away as they come across start-finish. We'll watch that battle as they come through turn number 1. It's down to 2 karts. White flag lap. And he's right on the back bumper, goes to the inside through turn 4, and he'll take that spot away. So moving through turn number 4 now, Derek Hughes gets around Colin Griffin. So after the spin, Derek Hughes drops all the way back. Now is going to move up into that 4th spot. So a yeoman's job. And how about a trio of top karts getting ready to come across the line right now? Patrick Olson leads the way. He picks up the win in their Yamaha Senior Pre-Final. Cody Evans in second. Chase Jones third. Derek Hughes in fourth. Colin Griffith in fifth. Comet Sportsman pre-final on the track right now. Your front row will be Brandon Lemke and Giovanni Bramante. And row number 2, John Paul Southern Jr. and Sam Meyer. 4 carts getting ready to go for a 9-lap pre-final. Hey, I need tag on the grid, please. Yamaha rookie to pre-grid. Tag, you're needed on the grid, please. Brandon Lemke will lead lap number 1. Lemke, Bramante, Southern Jr., and Mayer. Getting ready to come around lap number 1. Cross start finish. Trying to find that quick time. It's going to be Brandon Lemke. So 4 carts nose to tail. If they continue to battle like this, it'll be a great battle all weekend. And an inside move. Giovanni Bramante takes over that top spot. John Paul Southern Jr. almost was able to get around Lemke. So Bramante with about a 4-cart length lead as they cross start finish right now after he dove up underneath in turn number 9. And that lead is 3.5 tenths right now. So that's the biggest gap that either of these drivers has had. And look at there, Brandon Lemke quickly closes that up as they come through turn number 4. So let's see if he wants to make that move again through turn number 9. So he looks to the inside. He's on the inside on Bramante as they go through turn number 8. Takes that spot away. Bramante's going to drop back to 4th. Sam Mayer's going to jump into 2nd, followed by John Paul Southern Jr. So Lemke back in the lead. Maybe these drivers are filling each other out. Bramante with quick lap right now, 53.399. Oh, great run coming down that back straightaway from turn 3 down to turn number 4. A little bumping. 1 4-cart draft coming around this track. So what have I missed? Giovanni Bramante back in 4th. Brandon Lemke leading the way. Let's see here. John Paul Southern Jr. in 2nd. Bramante 3rd. Sam Mayer back to that 4th spot. So what was once a 4-cart draft is now broken up. Bramante now on the right on the back bumper of John Paul Southern Jr. See if those two drivers can chase down Lemke. Hey, folks, if you have not visited the WKA trailer, please do so. We have another event T-shirt available. Get one. It'll be the last T-shirt of the year. And, hey, if you didn't pick up your tour T-shirt at South Carolina, they may still have some of the tour T-shirts left. That's the black shirt with all the tracks left on it. So visit your WKA trailer. Show your support. Pick you up a hat, a T-shirt. You can also pick up copies of results. As usual, WKA will sell those results to you for $1. All right, so we stretched out to single file racing now. 6 laps in, will be 2 to go next time by. Brandon Lemke leads the way over Giovanni Bramante. John Paul Southern Jr. running third, Sam Mayer in fourth. All right, look like Giovanni Bramante has gotten around Brandon Lemke on the last lap. Excuse me, with 2 laps to go. And they're going to run side by side as they come up through turn 5, turn 6. Bramante still with the lead. Great racing here of these drivers. Comet Sportsman. Where does Lemke wait to make his move? We got a good drive as they come out of turn number 8. Looks like to be the slowest turn on this track. And under the inside of turn 11, Lemke takes that spot away as he moves to the inside to protect the line in turn number 1. Bramante now has somewhat of advantage knowing where he's going to make the next move. He's got 7 more turns to make it. He looks to the outside in turn number 4. He'll drift up just a bit, lose some ground now, about 3 kart lengths. It's going to allow John Paul Southern Jr. to catch up. He's now within 2 kart lengths. So first, second, and third closing in, and will not count Sam Mayer out, is now 4 karts. We're going to battle for the lead. Bramante up and around in turn 4 to take over the lead from Lemke. But does Lemke hold in his back pocket that last turn, last lap pass here at turn 11? Can he do it again? Unable to make the move. Lemke, close finish for second. So congratulations go out Giovanni Bramante. Takes the win over Brandon Lemke, John Paul Southern Jr., and Sam Mayer. So great race, although only 4 karts. Very exciting race in our Comet Sportsman pre-final. Once again, up next will be Tag Senior, and Yamaha Rookie needs to be in grid. Cadet Sportsman in pre-grid. Hey, folks, once again, we'll need you to visit the WKA trailer, pick up your WKA swag for 2013. And, hey, sitting right next door to the WKA trailer, the Double Vision Photography Group from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. They'll put your pictures taken this weekend on a clock or license plate or mugs. You can see their wares sitting next to the WKA trailer. And, folks, if you get to them this evening and are able to place an order, they can bring that stuff to you tomorrow. Otherwise, if you place an order tomorrow, it'll be shipped to you. So save those shipping charges and find your picture. Get you a clock, license plate, or just a photo. Here we go. Tag pre-final. 17 drivers. And ready to come out and do battle. Front row be Jonathan Kotick and Roger Ralston. Row number 2 be Dustin Strauss and Derek Dignan. Row 3, Garrett Johnson and Cal Stewart. Row 4, Dustin Davis and Chris Weirheim. Row 5 will be Jake Johnson and Chase Jones. Row 6 will be Austin Cindric and Nick Landy. Row 7, Andrew Bajoso and Mark Boos. Row 8 will be Sam Watson and Ayrton Klimo. And row number 9 will be Roman Tratic. So these drivers taking one complete lap on the full track because it's a water-cooled class. We'll assume there's no easy karts out there, as the only motor allowed in tag that is not water-cooled. So drivers coming through turn number 11. Going to come down here, line up, and take a start. An FA in a Tony kart on the front row. No start, no start. We got one driver around already. As Denny went running, scrambling for his life. So we'll see if we can get these drivers lined back up one more time. Lots of pushing, beating, and banging there on that first time. Jonathan Kotick leading the way here. See if we can get these drivers lined back up. Super Dave out there going to... Super Dave's going to throw the cone at him if they don't slow down this time by. Tag, one of the premier classes here at WKA. Always a great group to watch. Quickest karts out on the track this weekend. So inside row number 1, Jonathan Kotick with teammate Dustin Strauss right behind him. But Roger Ralston and Derek Dignan also in those FAs. Green flag flies, and we're through turn 1. A little beating and a banging. And looks like Cooter's going to take the lead. And he's in P1 already with a battle. Looks like Roger Ralston jumps to the inside. He's going to take that second spot away. Ralston's been a busy boy this last couple months in racing. He goes to the inside of Kotick, tries to take that position away, and he'll drop back just a little bit. Almost lost a spot there. Dustin Strauss, and looks like Derek Dignan battling it out there for that third spot. So Strauss takes over. Dignan in 4th. Garrett Johnston in 5th. And they'll start to string out just a little bit. So the battle now is going to be back there for that 5th spot, 5th, 6th, and 7th. As we got one driver off the track in turn number 3. He lost a couple spots. He'll drop back to about 9th or 10th. So the battle continues up front between Roger Ralston and Jonathan Kotick. An FA and a Tony kart. Great run for Ralston as he comes out of that slowest turn on the track. That's turn number 8. He gets close enough to give him a little love tap through turn number 11 now. Kotick, Ralston, and Strauss now have a lead of about 1 second. Your top three drivers have got a good breakaway back to fourth spot. Strauss looking racy now on Ralston. Ralston looks over his shoulder. Ralston goes by Jonathan Kotick. So now Ralston in the lead. He's got Jonathan Kotick right behind him with Kotick's teammate Dustin Strauss right behind him. Quick time, Roger Ralston. 47.962. So right now, your top five, Kotick, Ralston, Strauss, Dignan, and Garrett Johnston in top five. Chris Weirheim up to that sixth spot. Weirheim will drop back to seventh. Andrew Bajoso up to 10th. So Ralston starting to pull away. It was 0.3 at the line. Looks a little bit more than that out on the track right now. So Ralston will reset quick lap now, 47.671. So he now has a 0.4 of a second advantage. So again, your top five, Ralston Jr., Kotick, Strauss, Dignan, and Johnston. Seventh is Dustin Davis. Seventh, Jake Johnston. Eighth, Chris Weirheim. Ninth, Chase Jones. 10th, Andrew Bajoso. Sam Watson running 11th. Austin Cindric in 12th. Nick Landy 13th. Cal Stewart 14th. 15th, Roman Trachik. 16th, Ayrton Klimo. And 17th, Mark Boos. So once again, your top three drivers have got a breakaway of about a second back to fourth. Kotick staying about 2 to 3 kart lengths away from front runner Roger Ralston. As we're halfway. So Kotick not losing contact with Roger Ralston in that FA kart. Now right on the back bumper as they come through turn number 11. Does he get a run and try to make a move in turn one? Nope. So Kotick looks to the inside in 4, shows the nose, backs out. So we are coming to 2 to go next time by. Dustin Davis now running in that 5th spot. Gets around Garrett Johnson. So we're going to watch that battle up front for first and second. Kotick looks over his shoulder, sees that Dustin Strauss has lost contact with him just a bit. About 0.6 of a second back. 2 to go. 2 to go this time by. Yamaha rookie, you need to be on grid, please. Cadet Sportsman, your pre-grid. So Kotick does not try to make a move in turn number 4. 2 laps to go. Now 1.5 laps to go. Roger Ralston leading by just a kart length. Dustin Strauss jumps over the curbing there in turn number 6. Trying to catch up. He'll close that gap just a bit. So they come through turn 8, now 9. So getting ready to take turn number 11 down the long front straightaway. Kotick is right on the back bumper again. Sees that white flag fly. Can he do anything with Roger Ralston here in the pre-final? Or does he try and just stay in that second spot? So doesn't close up as they come into turn number 4, unable to make a move there. Still 1 cart length lead. Through 6, now 7. Not close enough to dive in here at 8. Once again, turn 8 being the slowest turn on the track. 2 more turns, and we'll call this one done. Jonathan Kotick running second, looks to the inside, and Ralston comes back, does his patented Dale Earnhardt over and under move and takes the top spot. So Kotick tried there in turn 11 on the last lap, went wide, allowed Ralston to move back up underneath him and take over the top spot. So Roger Ralston picks up the pre-final win. Jonathan Kotick in second, Dustin Strauss third, Derek Dignan in fourth, and Dustin Davis in fifth. So out now, Yamaha rookie, another 9-lap pre-final. Your front row will be Connor Ferris and Mark Finnis. Row 2 will be Max Kowalski and Tyler Ferris. Row 3, Griffin Coons and Jeremy Fairbairn. Row 4, Lucas Mars and Gage Rogers. Row 5 will be Donald Horton and Tyler Maxim. Row 6, Caleb Tate and Brian Tremper Jr. Row 7, Caleb Bacon and Andrew Bish. And row number 8 will be Robert Noker and Ryan Detler. So Connor Ferris and Mark Finnis will lead them down. Getting ready to come through turn number 11 right now. Good field of drivers. 16 carts here in our Yamaha rookie group. Nice tight group. Green flag flies. And Connor Ferris will lead the way already, about a 2-cart length lead as they come through turn number 3. 1 cart out in the grass as it comes through turn number 2. We'll get you a cart number on him as he comes back around. Top 4 carts already with a good 1 second advantage over 5th place driver. So Connor Ferris, Max Kowalski, your front 2. Now Kowalski is going to take over that top spot as they come through turn number 9. And we'll credit him with the lead on lap number 1 as the 0-2 leads the 2. Followed by Mark Finnis and Jeremy Fairbairn up from 6. So great move for Jeremy Fairbairn in that AM chassis. That's the only AM chassis here this weekend. I believe that may be the first time an AM chassis has graced the WKA Manufacturers Cup Series, or at least this weekend. So great run for Jeremy Fairbairn. So he runs in 4th. Great bit of driving. These top 4 drivers already out to a good 2-second gap now over your 5th place driver, Tyler Ferris. I also understand that this is actually the first time there's been a Bridgestone tire on that AM chassis. Fairbairn to the inside of 11. He'll take over P3. So go Jeremy. Jeremy is in the points battle here. Jeremy currently sitting second in the points here in this Yamaha rookie group. Oh, I believe that was the 05 of Mark Finnis. Run up on the back of Jeremy Fairbairn and spun himself out there in turn number 6. So there's been a gap now from Connor Ferris back to Jeremy Fairbairn running in 3rd. 4th is now going to be Tyler Ferris. Lucas Moore is going to jump up into that 5th spot. And at the line, Max Kowalski with the lead over Connor Ferris. Jeremy Fairbairn in 3rd. Tyler Ferris 4th. Now Griffin Coons in that 5th spot. In 6th, it's Donald Wharton. 7th, Luca Mars. And 8th, Caleb Tate. 9th, Robert Noker. And 10th, Gage Rogers. So 3 laps in. Drivers be shown halfway next time by. Great run by Connor Ferris as he came out of 7 into 8th. Giving Mr. Kowalski a little bump, saying, hey, I'm here. Let's go. Those drivers pulled away now by 1.2 seconds away from Jeremy Fairbairn. Fairbairn with a good 2.2 second gap back to 4th, so he's safe. He's now, although 2 seconds behind Connor Ferris, so he's running in a little gap by himself. Kowalski still holds on to the lead as Ferris runs all over him as they come through turn number 4. Watch this run that Ferris gets as he comes out of turn number 7 down into 8. He's quicker through that 6-7 complex and is actually up underneath the back bumper of Kowalski as they come through there. Of course, have to lift off as they come through turn 8. So Jeremy Fairbairn now getting ready to come under pressure from Tyler Ferris, as Ferris has been able to close the gap now down to 0.4 of a second. Drivers with 3 laps to go. Now Tyler Ferris right on the back bumper of Jeremy Fairbairn as they get ready to come through turn number 4. So that's the most pressure Fairbairn has had since the first couple of laps. Drivers will pick up 2 to go this time by. Leader is still Max Kowalski. Quick lap also by Max Kowalski. 55.492. Running order Kowalski, Ferris, Fairbairn, Ferris and Caleb Tate. Now see if we can pick up So Tyler Ferris was able to get around Jeremy Fairbairn. And the white flag is out. It's Kowalski, Ferris, Fairbairn, and Tate. So the Ferris brothers now running second and third. Connor Ferris looking all over the back of Max Kowalski as they come through turn 8. They're side by side. Gives them a little hop. That's not going to work. Over and under. Tries it. Hits the curb. He'll lose a lot of ground, at least 6-8 cart lengths at that move. As the checkered flag will come out, Max Kowalski will pick up the win. Connor Ferris comes home second. Jeremy Fairbairn got back around Tyler Ferris, and he'll hold on to that third spot. So great move for Jeremy Fairbairn. Tyler Ferris in fourth, and Caleb Tate in fifth. And while I'm in the making announcements mood, I also understand that Mr. Lake Speed will be out here tomorrow. He'll be a guest speaker at our Sunday morning worship services. He'll be Representative Karting for Christ Ministries. So, folks, everyone come out tomorrow morning for our worship services, led by Miss Carol Geddes. All right, here we go. This is Brandon Lemke and Lance Fenderson going to lead them down for the start, and I don't think we're going to get a start on that one, and boy, we did, with the right hand up of Brandon Lemke, who did not believe we were going to have that start. And he'll end up in second. So Fenderson and Lemke now run through turn number 4. It's Top Cart Merlin, Top Cart. Somebody tell me what Southern Junior's driving. He looks to be in that 4th spot. So where was I? Yes, Top Cart Merlin, Top Cart PCR, Top Cart Burrell, Tony Cart, Brandon Lemke now on the top spot. Lance Fenderson second, Giovanni Bramante in third, John Paul Southern Jr. fourth, Paulie Massimino in fifth, Luke Finnis in sixth, Devin Buteau in seventh, and Alex Lester in eighth. Top 2 drivers with a small breakaway. It's going to be Brandon Lemke and Lance Fenderson. Got a breakaway, Giovanni Bramante in that 33. It's about 2.5, maybe 3/10 of a second back as he motions to John Paul Southern Jr. to give him a hand. Let's move up and catch these folks. As Giovanni Bramante looking for his teammate Paulie Massimino to move around John Paul Southern Jr. to give him a hand. So we've got a 7-cart train as they come around this GoPro Motorplex. 11 turns here. Weather has changed just a bit. Looks like we've got some clouds in the area now. Mostly cloudy right now. Lemke with a bobble as he came through turn 4. That's going to allow Fenderson and the group behind him to catch up. So now nose to tail, 6-7 carts. Giovanni Bramante now running third. He was able to get around John Paul Southern Jr. So Merlin, top cart, PCR, top cart. Nobody making a move into turn number 1 as we've got 86 laps to go, it says on my screen. Must be running an enduro.
86.
We'll see if we can correct that and get them rolling on. Brandon Lemke still leading the way. So we still have that 7-cart train.
Oh, yeah, it does.
Looking in the back of that train right there, Devin Buteau. Right behind Luke Finnis and that Burrell. So a Burrell and a Tony Cart trying to work together to move up. Finnis popping the side of his helmet, asking for some drafting help for a little push. There's a big move right there as the 2 top carts running second and third blow by the 01 of Brandon Lemke. So Lance Fenderson and Giovanni Bramante teamed up to take over the top spot. Now let's see if these drivers can pull away from the 01 of Brandon Lemke. Once again, rolling through turn number 8. Devin Buteau now able to get around Luke Finnis, so move Devin up into that 6th spot. 5 laps to go. Lance Fenderson holds on to the top. Quick lap, 54.595. Lemke looked to the inside as they came through 3, between 2 and 3, unable to make a move. They're nose to tail into 4. Paulie Massimino on the back bumper of John Paul Southern Jr. trying to get around. Lemke to the inside. as Bramante looks over his right shoulder, then realizes that Lemke was on the other side. Lemke pressuring Giovanni Bramante. Now to the inside at 11. He'll take over P2. So Brandon Lemke back to that second spot. So now Lance Fenderson and Brandon Lemke running 1-2 with a small gap back to Giovanni Bramante in third. Trying to mix up the top carts. Top cart Merlin, top cart PCR, top cart Tony Kart and Burrell, your top 7 carts. All right, here we go. Lemke, does he try this patented right hand over under move in 11? Not this time, as he'll get 2 to go this time by. Giovanni Bramante pats the back of his helmet, hoping for help from John Paul Southern Jr., who is not close enough to help. 2 laps to go. Lance Fenderson leading the way with Brandon Lemke right behind him. And those 2 drivers actually pulling away now from Giovanni Bramante. John Paul Southern Jr. back there, the sandwich between the 2 top carts of Bramante and Paulie Massimino. Lemke not letting Lance Fenderson get away. He's all over. Last lap coming to you. Drivers will pick up the white flag. To the inside goes Lance Fenderson to protect that line. And right in his wheel tracks is Brandon Lemke. Brandon looked to the inside for just a second in turn number 3. And he'll take over that top spot in 4. So Brandon Lemke now to the lead with about a kart length advantage. And that's close to about a half a kart length through turn 5. Now 6, 7. Fenderson gives him a little pound as they come into turn number 8. Good drive by Fenderson coming out of 8 into 9. This is going to be it right now. 2 more turns to go. Brandon Lemke with the lead. Looks over his right shoulder, but Fenderson is on his right side. Looks over the shoulder. Brandon Lemke picks up your pre-final win. Lance Fenderson in second. And a tight run for that third spot. Giovanni Bramante takes third. John Paul Southern Jr. fourth. And Paulie Massimino in fifth.